What is going on, everybody? I have finally got another game for you. I just haven't had very good luck lately with League. I've been playing a lot of Gears, Skyrim, all that kind of stuff on my break. But yeah, I finally got a good game in, and I am pretty much just trying out something completely random and different and new because I felt like it. I am going to be playing Support Gangplank because why not? I usually end up getting support like basically every single game too. It's kind of annoying. But I mean, might as well try something new, see if it works out. And yep, so the reason why I am trying support Gangplank is because I just recently got crit chance runes. I got crit chance marks and crit chance quints, so I decided why not try basically early crit, make people's lives hell, early landing Gangplank. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do this game. I got my heal, I got an exhaust, because, I mean, heal is because Gangplank really doesn't have any support other than basically just being really annoying and his move speed and attack damage buff. So he kind of needs some sustain, and that heal definitely, it's a lot better now. Heal's a lot better now after they fixed the masteries and all that stuff. But yeah, and exhaust because, well, exhaust is pretty much always good to have, especially on an AD character that really doesn't have any CC of his own, aside from, I guess, his slow and his ult. But yeah, so I take exhaust, and yeah, so I'm going to be going bottom with Puddle. Puddle is playing Corky, and we have no jungler. We are running that weird team that has no jungler. We also have Victor, the new champ. I've seen a little bit of him, and, well, I don't think he's that great. Ours does not perform very well in this game at all. But, yeah, that's fine, because me, Puddle, and Zero just dominate everything. So, support Gangplank. I start off with Brawler's Gloves because I want to have as much critical strike as I can at level 1. So that my Q, Pirate's Q is his signature ability. It's Parrrley. It is a pretty spammable ranged physical nuke that can crit. And that is why crit on Gangplank is awesome. You crit somebody with it, and it does, let's see, level 1 does 20 plus 57, so that's 77 damage critting, would be 144, no, I can't do math, 154. Yeah, 154 damage, physical damage at level 1, at range. And he can spam this thing. It also applies his passive. Gangplank's passive is Grog-Soaked Blade. It can stack. It is a stacking slow that deals magic damage. I think it only stacks up to 3 times. Yeah, it only stacks up to 3 times, but every time you stack it up, it'll do additional slow additional magic damage. So if you stack it all the way up to 3 times, you will slow them by 21%, and it will do 12 magic. Ooh, excuse me, do 12 magic damage. And we're gonna go ahead and do what the new kind of thing is to do. Is you take the golems for a quick level 2 because they will respawn for your jungler. Not that we have a jungler, but yeah, we just went ahead and took those. So I'm already at almost at level 2. And yeah, so I'm just going to let Puddle farm, and I'm going to be as annoying as possible. That is my job. That is your job as Supportplank, is to be annoying as possible with your Q harass. Did not crit there. I believe I have 22% crit right now. Because, yeah, there I just got a crit on Alistair. 130 damage. Yeah, it's pretty painful. And I just got another crit on Sivir, 114 damage. Basically, what I'm doing is just being really annoying and making it so that they can't farm, and my carry can farm. So, this is kind of my idea to try and stop the stupid support bottom meta. Yeah, because I don't feel like I'm very useful as a support later in the game, and with Gangplank support, even if I don't get any farm, I can still be ridiculously useful later in the game. Especially if the game goes really long like this one does. You can just get some good farm off of once like you're not laning anymore and your gold revives. So yeah, I went ahead and picked up my Raise Morale at level 2. That is Gangplank's other signature ability. Actually, Gangplank has 4 signature abilities because all of Gangplank's abilities are awesome. So basically what Gangplank does is he gets movement speed and attack damage, and he can use his active to give everyone around him in that, you can see that giant circle around there, to give half his bonus. It's a really good skill. Basically you make your entire team into Teemo with his move quick, and you give them a damage buff too. So Sivir's going to start trolling me with her shield, which I knew that was going to happen, so that's fine. I'm just going to go after Alistar since she's doing that. Try and get some crits off on Alistar. So basically what I do with Pirate is max Q first, obviously. It lowers the cooldown and raises the damage. Especially if you're like doing something like this, you really want to have that that harass. But I'm low on mana because Pirate is pretty mana intensive if he's spamming his Q. So yeah, after I max Q, then I max E second, because that passive damage increase is really helpful because your Q scales, I believe it's 1-to-1 off of your current attack damage, which is why Crit Plank works so well, because you get a bunch of attack damage and then you're critting people on your Q, and it can do like ridiculous amounts of damage. I think the highest one I've ever got was like 1300 damage or something. I think I had a Triforce Infinity Edge, all tons of damage. But I'm not really going to be building lots of damage this game. Actually, I guess I kind of do, but I'm not going to be building my normal squishy crit flank. I'm going kind of more of a Triforce kind of gold per 5 kind of deal thing. So yeah, I've basically just been Q harassing them since they have Alistar, and Alistar is healing with his. Basically, he's got that sustain. So yeah, it's not nearly. It would be better if they didn't have Sivir Alistar, but yeah, Puddle just goes ahead and gets massacred there. I don't know. I really don't. I'm not very good, but we did start off winning the lane pretty hard. I'm not sure if Puddle is out farming or not. I think he is, because we've had them basically off the tower. But Alistar whiffs his flash. So yeah. Also, another thing about Pirate's Q, if you kill somebody with it, it will give you extra gold. But that has been nerfed, along with most everything about Pirate has been nerfed. Because they remade him and then everybody realized, oh, he's really strong. Even though, in my opinion, he was weaker than he was before. But yeah, so he's been nerfed a lot. But yeah, so the gold gain on Parrrley, like if you kill somebody with it, that's really what kept Crit Plank viable, because that crit build is ridiculously expensive. And yeah, well, kind of since now it doesn't give it. I think they nerfed like 4 gold off of the max rank. What you can get, you get like 4 gold less. It's like that's a third less income. So I really don't do Crit Plank that much anymore. But I still like it. It's still my favorite way to build Pirate because, well, critting 3/4 of somebody's health off is always fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna buy my Rice Blade, my Avarice Blade. Yep. Grab a ward for 2. I don't know if I think I got 2, but yeah, I've got a Rice Blade, and so I've got some crit. I've got, let's see, 26% crit, and I've got that nice gold for 5 passive. Next thing I'm gonna build is a Pillow Stone so I can keep up my mana while I'm spamming my Q out on them. So yeah, level 4 I took my oranges, my Remove Scurvy. Everybody loves Pirate's oranges unless you're fighting against him. Probably the most annoying ability in the game. He's just like, I'm going to eat my oranges, I'm going to heal myself, I'm going to cleanse out of anything, even suppression, and I'm going to decay. You can use it to cleanse out of suppression. That's just ridiculous. I mean, he's got a free QSS. That's kind of why I don't really need any kind of defensive really summoner spell like Flash or Ghost or Cleanse, because I have a built-in Cleanse and I can use that, pop my Raise Morale, and just run away like a madman. Because I don't even have boots right now, and I'm at 346 move speed. Yeah, Pirate's fast. And that's only with level 1 in my Raids morale. So yeah, we are just basically doing the thing here. I'm letting Puddle farm. I'm taking Q pot shots when I can. It gets a lot more interesting later in the game, trust me. But yeah, I think my crit runes are really funny. It's just really funny when you crit somebody in lane. Well, I think it's funny. A lot of people hate it, but I think it's hilarious when you get a crit. So yeah, top lane is massacring Tryndamere, and that's kind of what basically helps us win this game. They keep Tryndamere down really, really hard, and well, he just does nothing late game, other than really just randomly split push, and my game is screwing up. So I chucked down my ult up top as they're chasing Tryndamere. I believe Malphite gets him, I believe Zero gets him with a Q, and Neptune assist. Yep. Okay, that's good. That's Gangplank's ultimate for you. Gangplank's ult is Cannon Barrage. It is a global ult. It is like one of maybe 2 global ults left. Okay, 3.